Hello! In today's video, I'm gonna show you the best birthday card for fantasy fans. It's also part of hashtag PMA Craft Challenge and D for December. In this case, D stands for Dragon. I couldn't resist and I'm going to show you how to create this card step by step. I use SVG file from craftwithsarah.com and I left the link in the description down below. To add a little bit more interest and dimension to my dragon, I'm going to use Distress Oxide inks in Broken China, Villainous Potion and also Price Ribbon. And if you have never heard about hashtag PMA Craft Challenge, it is hosted by Monika, PaperMona, and I left the link in the description to her YouTube channel so you can check it out. So every single month is dedicated to a different letter. In this case, D stands for December. So that is the prompt letter you have to use to create your project. And if you click on hashtag PMA Craft Challenge, you can check all the amazing projects other crafters have created on different social media, like YouTube, Instagram or Facebook. So I encourage you to check them out because the projects are absolutely amazing and every single one is so different. To be honest, I'm a little bit sad that this is the last month this year for the challenge and I really hope Monika will come up with another idea for next year. Now it is time to put the elements together and I'm going to use my one and only liquid glue, magic glue, to put all those elements together. It is very good glue for this project because it is bookbinding glue and yes, you do have time to maneuver all those elements, especially the outline of the dragon. And I wonder, have you ever created a card or project for someone who likes fantasy or science fiction? If you haven't, maybe that is the idea for you. I absolutely love fantasy, stories, films and books, so when I saw this SVG file, I thought, yes, this is the way to go, because I absolutely love dragons, so I thought, yes, I have to do it. And to be honest, this card was pretty easy to put together anyway. If you have your ScanNCut machine or Cricut, I do encourage you to experiment with variety of files, and you'll be surprised how quick the makes are and how amazing they are when you finish. It is time for a tongue and also eye, and using my scrap piece of paper I also created a tongue using 300 GSM white card, and to add a little bit more color I use my alcohol marker because, to be honest, you don't really have to have cardstock in every single color. Yes, you can use your markers and that is the way to go, and I'll show you that later on. To make sure that it fits exactly in the space, I'm using my pokey tool, and it is time for super tiny eye. Again, I'm going to put tiny bit of my liquid glue in the space and then push the eye in. Super quick, easy, and now that dragon looks like it's alive, right? If you agree, let me know in the comments down below. And I also wonder, what do you think about this dragon? Do you think it has any special powers? If you do, what is the power? Now I use my little card, and as you can see, I've got 3 elements with the same color because I only have that one shade of gray. So I'm using my alcohol markers to actually create some variation. And I do encourage you to use that technique because, as I said before, you don't need to have cardstock in every single color. So this is the way to go. Now for the bottom part, I'm using the darkest gray I've got. And this way, I'm going to have very nice depth and interest on my card. So yes, you can use that trick on your projects as well. And I wonder, have you ever created any project like this, like shaped card, or maybe something with a dragon, or something else for fantasy or science fiction fun? Now I'm going to use the same 2 alcohol markers to add more interest on those 2 circular panels, and they will go underneath the dragon. So far good, right? But there is also space to make it even better. And I will really try my hard to show you step by step how to add even more interest. And if you have never ever created a project for someone who likes fantasy or science fiction, I really hope you'll give it a go. It was so much fun to create, and to be honest, I would like to have this card as well, because I do like dragons. I really do. If you have your favorite dragon, please let me know in the comments down below. Now I left all the elements for about 2 minutes to dry because I put quite a lot of alcohol markers. Now it is time to add some interest to the swords, and these I cut out with different color. But I'm going to add a little bit more sparkle using metallic watercolor markers, or actually paints, from B&M, and I got these paints a couple of weeks ago for £2, and I thought that would be great just to add some more interest to this project. And to be honest, in the end, when this watercolor paint dried, I was totally blown away. It looks so amazing in real life. Now with the top part, I'm actually going to use the darker shade, like the bronze color, and I think that made a massive difference in this project. So if you have any metallic watercolor markers, please use them for your projects. You'll be amazed how beautifully they shine when they dry, and they add so much sparkle to your project. So this card can be either for a girl or for a boy. It doesn't really matter, because I'm going to add quite a lot of sparkle to it. Now I'm going to leave it to dry for about 2 or 3 minutes, and to be honest, when I was putting those elements together, I realized they are not identical. So first I actually adhered the first panel on, and it didn't really fit. So then with liquid glue you do have time to maneuver the element, so I quickly took it out and then I put it on the other element. So yes, you can do that with your liquid glue as well. So please use it, especially for those intricate elements. It really makes a difference. And if you have never tried your go at #PMA Craft Challenge, maybe today is the day. You still have a couple of days before the end of the year, and I'm pretty sure Monika will absolutely love whatever you create. Now it is time to actually put all the elements together, so I'm going to start with that shield. As you can see, yes, my way to go is the liquid glue on the back. I think it is the easiest way, and if you have ever too much liquid glue, you can always put it on your hand to get rid of the excess. Super quick and easy. And I wonder, how often do you create shaped cards? Is that the way for you to go? Or maybe you prefer regular, like square or rectangular cards? Please let me know in the comments down below. I also wonder, have you seen my other projects this month? If you haven't, please check them out. And also at the end of the video, I will leave 2 links for masculine cards if you struggle, because I know they can be quite intimidating when we have to create something very quickly, and I do have some ideas for you, so please check those 2 videos at the end of this one. Now I'm going to put the top of the shield. As you can see, it's always a good idea to add some liquid glue on all the sides and edges as well, because this way everything will be adhered forever. And yes, this is the way to go. So now it is time to put those elements together and our cut will be nearly complete. But at this point I thought I really like the shine on the sword. Is there a way I can add a little bit more? And yes, I'm going to show you how to do it. It's super quick and easy, and actually this thing I'm going to use dries even quicker than watercolor paints. If you have any excess of the glue, you can always use your pokey tool, and at this point, to be honest, you can use like double-sided foam adhesive for extra dimension. That would be fine as well. So what do you think about the dragon and the shield? Do you like it? Would you like to give it a go? Now it is time to add, yes, more sparkle. But first, we have to create the card. So using my ScanNCut machine, I use white card and I cut 2 pieces of them, exactly the same like the light gray. And this will give me the card base. So this is the first one for the front. And now using my scoring board, I'm going to create a top flap. So this is always the way to go for me. in shaped cuts. If you have a better trick, please let me know in the comments down below. Now I have to cut the excess of the swords, and this way it will be professionally finished. At least that's what I think. Now it is time to fold and burnish the top flap and adhere the elements together. And the cut will be complete, and it really does stand proudly on a flat surface. So if you have ever created a card or project with a dragon, I would love to see it, so please leave the link in the description down below. Actually, in the comments, not the description. And yes, it's nearly the end of the year, but I still have few videos for you, so stay tuned for them. Now I'm going to use my one and only klej overlay from Spectrum Noir, and the shine it gives when it dries is absolutely stunning. I really hope you will see that in the video here, but in real life, oh my word, is so amazing. So if you have any wink of Stella or maybe that klej overlay, please use them on your projects. They really make a difference. The shine is so beautiful. Like in this case, I didn't even have to add some gems because the sparkle from the pen, I think, was enough. And what do you think about this red tongue for the dragon? I really think it gives so much contrast on the card. So now I'm going to leave it for about 1 minute to dry, and then it is time to put a sentiment on the card. And for this one, I decided to actually have a sentiment in Polish, because why not? I always make cards for my British friends, but it is time to go home for Christmas, and yes, someone will get that birthday card. So now I've got my happy birthday, or actually 100 years in Polish, and this one I cut out of gold mirror card. I know we've got some gold, silver, sparkle, but I think it will work together anyway. It is time to put it, and the card is complete. There is plenty of space to write your message inside, and the sparkle is so amazing. And don't forget about hashtag PMA Craft Challenge, so please check all the videos and projects other people have created. Thank you so much for watching and spending that time with me. Don't forget to like this video, give it a thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And don't forget to check those 2 videos on the left and on the right. Have a wonderful day and happy crafting! Bye!